I want to give a shout out to the Green Party of Michigan because Green Party of Michigan is without a doubt one of the strongest Green parties in the country. Clyde?
How's everybody doing tonight? I said, how's everybody doing tonight? Is this a rally or is this a funeral? Is everybody doing all right tonight? Let's say, let's go Greens! 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 All right. For those of you who don't know, my name is Clyde Shabazz. I've been a Green Party member since 2008. I came in the year that Obama ran, and another dynamic woman, and the Green Party still, they seem to attract all of these great dynamic women to run and lead the party. And that's something that I very much appreciate. In 2008, it was Dr. Cynthia McKinney, the former congresswoman from Atlanta. Yeah, let's give her a hand. She was the standard bearer for our party in 2008. Running the same platform. Dr. McKinney was getting arrested in the ports of Palestine over there because they were trying to block food from getting in over there. So, you know, the Green Party has always been on the front line defending human rights and doing the right thing. But I want to speak to the Michigan Greens specifically. I want to invite everybody here, if you don't know, our website is migreens.org. migreens.org. One more time, migreens.org. I want everybody here in Michigan, we're about to grow this party into about 10 to 15 counties. And as I was sharing with Dr. Jill Stein earlier, and Jason and some of the other folks, we're poised to be, if not one of, probably the first state to actually win a statewide presidential campaign and credential that candidate some delegates. Okay? We're this close. Listen to the reason behind that. The two major parties are parties that are vestiges from America's past, really in the 20th century. One party, as I shared with Jason and Dr. Stein, was formed around, and it was the Independent Party, which was the Republican Party. When they signed the Emancipation Proclamation in 1865 that freed black people from chattel slavery. So then for the next 100 years, black people voted Republican. Fast forward up into 1964, where we had to deal with 100 years of Jim Crow, lynching, and other effects, voting rights, disrespect, and that sort of thing. You saw a shift in the black voting pattern to the Democratic Party in 1964 because of the Voting Rights Act. Here we are, another 60 years later in 2024, with not only issues of what's going on in Palestine, but as I stated with Dr. Jill Stein and Jason, the UBI issue, Universal Basic Income. And that's a concept that's very popular in the Scandinavian countries, and it's going to be popular over here amongst the working class of Democrat and Republican, who, by the way, those are the people who we're going to take away, and they're going to become green in the next 2 to 4 years. Let's give ourselves a hand on that. So I want everybody here to think about when you talk to people on why they should become a Green Party member. We'll start with what's going on in Gaza and the genocide in Palestine, but let's follow that up because, as I shared with them, that'll earn us points as humanitarians, but what will allow people to believe in us and vote for us and allow us to govern is their pocketbook issues. It's always about the pocketbook, right? So UBI and cash reparations, lineage-based cash reparations, are the two issues that are going to be big issues going into 26, 28, and beyond that are going to allow us as Michigan Greens to bring people into the party of all races and, you know, genders and everything, because poor and working class people can identify with that, right? Regardless of that. So it's a hot button issue that's a winning issue for us. And as many of us interact with you and you come into the meetings, because we're looking at a room full of people who's going to be the next congressional candidate, the next state rep, right here in this room. This is how we build a party, okay? And we're counting on you in this room and others who are in this state to help us do that. Are you ready to do that, Michigan Greens? I said, are you ready to do that, Michigan Greens? Well, let's do it again. Let's go Greens. Let's do it. Let's go Greens. Let's go Greens. Let's go Greens. Let's go Greens. And I want to end this by giving a big shout out to Dr. Jill Stein and Dr. Butch Ware for them stepping up to the plate and being the standard bearer for our party at a time when, you know, we were kind of directionless. So she came in and unified us and kept us all together and helped us to reunite what it is to be a Green, because I was brought in, many of you don't know this, by some folks who have been doing this work since the 60s and 70s, and a lot of them are getting old now, and I want to shout out a couple of them. Many of you don't know about, or many of you may not even been around, or you may not have been voting age, and that's Fred Vitale, George Corsetti. These are all older Green Party members who helped to get this party where it is today, and they would be so proud of the success of what they're looking at in this room. I just want to say I'm humbled and I'm thankful to be able to interact, because I can tell you're some of the best human beings on the planet right here in this room. And we look forward to working with you and growing this party even more. Thank you humbly so much.